Can you tell me one thing that changed everything for you in your career?
So I think it was a walk on the Golden Gate Bridge.
It's romantic. I mean, you can
No,
imagine.
no.
No, no, no.
It was the least romantic thing you can think of. So I don't like heights. Being on I've been on top of a skyscraper and looking down, not my idea of fun. I love gazing at the horizon, looking straight down, not my idea of fun. But I also have a thing where if something scares me, I've got to do it, right? I have to conquer my fear or I will never do it again. So I had decided that I had to walk the Golden Gate Bridge back and forth because I had been terrified driving over it. And I don't know how long it took me. I have no idea, but I was like trying to stay away from the edge, but then they have, so the Golden Gate has multiple parallel sections, so you can see the water underneath, right? And you think about all those people, and you see those little call boxes. Are you thinking of jumping? Call us first. I'm getting goosebumps. I really did not enjoy it, but I had to do it. And then I looked up and I saw the big cables, those cables that are wired. And if you have ever been to the Golden Gate Bridge, at both entrances, they have sections of the cables. And that show how each cable is really thousands of smaller cables that are twisted together, and then those are twisted together. So you see the section and you see how all these individual elements contribute to one outcome that is holding the flipping bridge, in its place so that I am not going to fall down when I cross it and the sharks are going to eat me. And I think that that's when this idea that was sort of subconscious of focusing on systemic approaches as opposed to the single strand of wire that then gets twisted, it completely changed how I started looking at my job. And it coincided with a project I was working on that was a discrete project of, I was working at the film archive at UCLA, and we were looking at digitizing some old reels for preservation purposes. Starting to think about that project in system then led to a set of connected projects, and it ended up being an engagement that lasts 7 years, where we went from physically taking some old footage and putting it on digital tapes to creating an online catalog of all of our holdings connected to a financial engine that managed distribution rights, connected to a screening engine and an online box office. So it became this whole thing. But had I not brought to consciousness, I would say, this idea that a thing that is part of a multitude of other connected things, I love the word thing, by the way.
Yeah, I'm
It was
loving
not
that.
clear. Works a lot better and leads to different results. And if I hadn't brought it to surface, I don't know. I really don't know if I would have had that career.
Nice.